in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can hate him for not making that fight happen, but this is an unbiased show. We talk boxing. If it is just some missed details, the Double RT Boxing Show, Mr. A is here to help you, because that's what we do. We talk that boxing, spit that fire on the internet, dragging on the net, hashtag dragging on the net. Follow me on at Twitter at RRTB Show. Double RT, the Double RT, the Double RT Boxing Show with Mr. A. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr. A. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My thumb to you, maybe at the end of the show, you'll give it back. Now, for the ones who are subscribed, thank you for being $4.95. New viewers, hopefully I get 5 more of you. Take it up to 500, and then another 500 new ones. Let's take it to 1,000. You follow the show on Twitter at RRTB Show, at RRTB Show. And if you are following, you have seen that I was doing a round-by-round breakdown or recap of the hashtag Ramirez Orozco fight. And let me just tell you right now, as a boxing junkie, woo, I got my fix, baby. I got my fix. This fight delivered. You saw a champion go out from rounds 1 to 12, try and finish the guy in front of his home crowd, his hometown, his first title defense. And you saw the challenger, number 3 by the WBC, Antionio Orozco, go out on his shield, take 2 knockdowns, one in round 4, one in round 8, get up and fight to the end. He didn't try and survive in the 12th. He didn't try and survive in the 11th. That dude fought to the bell, from bell to bell. And I've seen a lot of fights, and I'm pretty sure you have too, when the guy know he lost and he just trying to coast to survival. And where you seen the champion know they won and just kind of melt it in. No, both these guys was going for a knockout from round 1 to the end of round 12. In this fight, from the get-go, I say if there was a law in action, it lasted no more than 5 seconds. It wasn't just a no technical boxing phone booth fight. They were definitely in hitting range, a nice gap, but bobbing and weaving, slipping punches, getting cracked with monster shots. But I say the biggest difference I've seen in Ramirez is the addition of Robert Garcia. Leaving Freddie Roach to join Robert Garcia, I think, was a great team move. And you've seen just the jab. The jab made a big difference in this fight. Because I think without the jab, if this was the same old Ramirez that beat Amir Imam and the fights before that, just going in there hooking and trying to do a dog fight, it's a good chance Orozco could have possibly pulled something out. Just clipping him with something. Because in this fight, like I said, in round 4, like I said, first 3 rounds was competitive rounds. Just Ramirez was winning them, due largely to the jab, because they both were hitting each other good shots. But round 4 was the first non-competitive round. Orozco was competitive, but the round wasn't. Ramirez clearly dominated that round. And like I said, just the work rate was so one-sided, and in the middle of the exchange, he caught Orozco, clipped him on the chin, and it's one of those body falls. Was it a flash knockdown? Most likely it was. Orozco, he knew where he was. He just took the knee for a 9 count. But after that, 5, 6, 7, you start to see Ramirez first win dying down, and Orozco getting his second win. He was starting to get his round 6. I still gave round 6 to Ramirez, but it was his probably least dominant round that he won. Orozco had good work. He landed good shots. That's it. And the only reason Ramirez won that round was the jab. He was able to withhold Orozco's second wind charge and keep him at bay and just keep him with a 1-2s and 1-2s. In round 7, that second wind was going. It was going. Like I said, I still gave it to. I actually gave round 7 to Orozco because round 6 the second wind was coming. Round 7 it kicked in, and he just outworked. In a competitive round, he just I won't say outworked, but he finally won a round against Ramirez, and they both fought each other. They're landing uppercuts. In the following rounds, they each had uppercuts. They each had hooks. I mean, like, these guys weren't just landing shots. They were like, boom, head snapping shots. Like in round 8, like I said, round 6, a second wind kicked in. Round 7, the second wind was in. Ramirez was on that last one. Like, fuck, he got a second wind, and I'm just now burning out. Round 8 came in. You're like, okay, Orozco's doing good. He came in and started the round with a nice uppercut. Ramirez's head snaps back. A couple seconds later, Ramirez answers back with his own uppercut. And then Ramirez, being a smart fighter, is like, this dude got a second win. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna attack the shit out of this dude's body. I'm gonna put that in the butt right now and nip it. Boom. Just hitting him with the left to the body. 1, 2. And he's even going for the third, but the second one got him. And Orozco went down and got up for an 8 count. First one was a 9 count. This one he gets up on an 8 count. But from that point on, you could just see Orozco was beat. Like I said, the points was a landslide at that point. Ramirez was up by, like, going to round 9. It was like 89 to 90. I mean 89 to 80. So Orozco needed a knockout. Even at round 9, he needed a knockout. And just going into it, you can just see, and Ramirez never let up. Never let up. He always tried to go for the finish, and Orozco never went into survival mode. In round 11, you see Orozco's legs was all like, his stance went from wide. Like, you know when fighters they're tired and they're like, dude, any shot can drop them. Orozco's legs went from a nice fighter stance to a nice wide base stance, and just arm swing and just survive from getting not knocked out. But he didn't run. He fought not to get knocked out. And what was pretty cool, when I tweeted that, Top Rank Boxing liked my tweet, so that's pretty cool. You know, my tweet was, my little small RRT boxing show, your little small boxing show that we're gonna grow up to 1,000 subs after this episode. Of course, we're gonna get like 600 new subscribers on this episode. You know, it's cool to see that Top Rank Boxing reached out to your little tweet show. Give it a like that tweet, and so fight's over. Ramirez wins by landslide. Orozco gives a nice, cool, respectful post conference, like, hey, the dude I came to fight, he's a better champion. I had to take my lumps and learn the lessons. Ramirez gave a nice little, hey Fresno, I do it for you. His whole little water fight for the immigrants. But and the thing I liked is, like, you know, I felt with Garcia. He tells me how strong my jab is. He got me pumping my jab. I feel better. They asked him, what does he want next? He didn't get no political answer like, hey, I'm going to get with my team and we're going to see what's best for me. He's like, well, he thought about it. And all of a sudden the champion came out. He's like, I want to unify. I want the winner of the Hooker fight. You know, I want to unify with that belt. And then I want to unify with Progress. You know, if he gets out of that WBSS tournament, you know what? Even if he doesn't win that tournament and he's not champion, I still want to fight him. So I was like, that's it. You know, I want to be a unified champion with Hooker. I want to fight that winner. But Progress, everyone thinks he's the best. He's been talking smack. I don't care if he wins that tournament or not. I still want to fight him. And that's what it's about, man. That's how you perform as a champion. That's how you conduct yourself like a champion. That's how you call out names and put yourself on the map. This is the Double RT Boxing Show, and this is how I put your show on the map, by saying this hot shit, the Dragon on the Net, hashtag Dragon on the Net, spitting those hot episodes, making hit after hit. I'm looking like Ramirez here with that jab, that new jab. Like I said, I give you a thumb for your time and support. Hopefully you get this episode back. Stay tuned in.